People, it's no longer news that Burkina Faso people are calling for Ibrahim Traore to return to democracy. They are calling for election as soon as possible. In fact, they say that Ibrahim Traore, when he took office, he said after 3 months that he's going to return the power to democratic elected government. But now it has been almost a year and that he has not thought about that and he have not called for the election, and that they want Ibrahim Traore to, call for democratic election. Now, Ibrahim Traore was telling them that this is not negotiable, that Burkina Faso is still in war, that for now Burkina Faso don't need civilian leader. So therefore, he will continue to rule the country. In fact, supporters actually support his idea and ask him to continue to rule, because since he started ruling, there have been a lot of progress in Burkina Faso. Some areas have been conquered, and people take back their positions, and some terrorists and other organizations have been eliminated. Recently, in fact, Ibrahim Traore accused the United Nations of not fighting a war, rather exploiting every place they are for their mineral resources and other things like that. That if at all they are fighting war, why have they been in a place for almost 10 2 years, 3 years, there's no improvement. But they start making improvement and advancing and winning a lot of areas. You can see similar thing happening in Burkina Faso, where they have the United Nations. In fact, they were once accused of the trading arm for good. And again, this is something that we all have to look onto. Why is Burkina Faso people pushing for Ibrahim Traore to hand over to civilian? We know the people that are pushing the French are using their people to make sure that they push this guy out. Ibrahim Traore have been advocating for African unity, African resource to be in Africa, Africa to manage their resource. And since he took over office, a lot of people are listening to him. So in order to stop this threat going on, there will be a problem. The best thing is to take him out, or to use their people to take him out of the government. They know once they put on civilian, then the French can easily manipulate the civilian. But the Burkina Faso needs civilian in this time. Burkina Faso people have come out in group to march in support of Ibrahim Traore. In fact, when Lowobi pays some of this thing here, people from all the way from Jamaica, Barbados, if they are telling Lowobi that if you know the contact, I'm going to be one of his security men, that I'm ready to protect this guy. We want to see African develop. Burkina Faso is rated at least 180 poorest country in the world among out of 96. So it's kind of killer to see that Burkina Faso is in this position where they have a lot to offer the world. So if Ibrahim Traore leadership is profitable to people of Burkina Faso, why did they want to change it? When now Ibrahim Traore is facing a lot of people battling against him from outside the world, mostly the Western world, and few of their influence in Burkina Faso. They are now using these words that, oh, you told us you have to stay 3 months. Why are you staying up to a year now? And you haven't even talked about calling an election. Ibrahim said openly that for now, election is not the priority. The priority is to secure our nation. The priority is to make sure that people go back to their homes safely. The priority is to make sure that the exploitation of our people stopped. The priority is to make sure that our people can even stand up and say, I am Burkina, the land of the freedom. So for now, civilians cannot handle this. Let me handle it, then I will hand over the power. They say, no, 2014, if you are not handing on, 2024, sorry. They say 2024, if you are not handing over that, we are going to go uprising. You see, Ibrahim has faced too many coups. This is, I think, the second one. How long will he stay? You that are watching me, guys, what do you think? Is that time for we Africans, no, outside Africans, like you guys are saying, that we are ready to protect him, to make the Burkina Faso that are campaigning and say we need Ibrahim Traore there, to tell them that they are not alone, that a lot of Africans, a lot of blacks around the world are saying Ibrahim Traore should be in Burkina Faso for now, that they should give him more time, then when the time ripe, the civilian will take over. Yes, no matter what you say, this time around, Burkina Faso needs a military to take over. In fact, some people are even calling that the military should take over a lot of places in Africa so that they can be able to tackle their economy. They can be able to tackle all the Western ideology that is not profitable to their people. They can also negotiate and dismantle things that is not of, of interest of the Africans. I don't know what is going on in Burkina Faso's people. I don't know how people have gone into some of them and instigate this problem and saying that, okay, Ibrahim must return the power to civilian. And Ibrahim have been fighting off this thing. And this is the ongoing problem that Ibrahim is facing now. So you guys watching me, put him in prayer and make your suggestion too. I know you will go a long way in order to create a safer place for Burkina Faso and all Africans. Thank you for watching. And please make sure that you are sharing the OB videos and also comment your this thing, let's spread this out. Get to Burkina Faso, tag it to Ibrahim. A lot of people so that in Burkina Faso know that we are with them and we want Ibrahim to continue what he's doing. Thank you and stay safe.